Jai Sitaram, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. In Sundarakandam, the very first sarga, Anjaneya does something extraordinary. The whole sarga is a celebration of Anjaneya's extraordinary feat of crossing 100 yojana long ocean from the northern shore, which is the southern tip of the Bharata subcontinent, to the southern shore of the ocean, which is the northern tip of the Lanka Dvipam. And it is not just the crossing of the ocean alone that Anjaneya is very famous for, but also for utilizing all his intellect, his skills, his strength, everything to overcome every obstacle that he faced during this crossing of the ocean. Accordingly, the celestials praise him from up above in the sky as Anjaneya is flying. Yasya tvetani chatvari vanarendra yatatava dhritir drishtir mathir dakshyam sakarmasu nasidati. They praise him. They tell us through him, for them he is a child. He is their colleague Vayu Bhagavan's son. So they are all very happy with the young boys, young child, young Vanara's extraordinary feat. They are telling us by praising Hanuman, that anyone who has dhriti, drishti, mati, dakshyam, determination and courage which go together, a vision and a strategy, intellect, buddhi and skills. Anyone who has all these four, yasya tvetani chatvari, he will never face defeat in whatever he undertakes. That is the message that Sundarakandam tells us. That is the message that Hanuman tells us. And that is the message that celestials tell us by praising Hanuman this way. In all our lives, the dhriti, drishti, mati, dakshyam, they are very, very important if we have to succeed in whatever we do, whatever we undertake. Many of us are now at the fag end of our lives. So we have stumbled through our lives. But here are the children for whom the whole life is ahead of them. The whole life is ahead of them, and this message from Sundarakandam, this message from Hanuman, this message from the celestials is more so for them. Today we will see 8 children who have used their dhriti, determination, to work on a subject, work on a study for 6 long months, and that too under a very tough guide, that is myself. Very demanding taskmaster who made them really work very hard. They have used their courage, their determination, dhriti, their vision of each of them chose a character in Ramayana, and they had a vision of that character. I was very careful not to inject any vision into them. I wanted their own vision to come out. Their own vision to come out. How they saw that character in their own young mind. That is what I wanted to enjoy. So I was very careful not to influence, not to inject anything into them, but only to extract. When we go into a gold mine, we want to extract gold out of it. That is what I was doing as a guide. So these 8 children, they use their dhriti, they use their buddhi, they use their vision of the character they were studying about, and they used their own skills, dakshyam, to bring out 8 papers. They did this study over a period of 6 months. Each of them, I told them, select a character whom you like, who inspires you, and then let us study together that character. But you tell me why you are selecting this character, why do you like this character. First you tell me that, and then we will take it further from there. So 7 of them selected 7 characters, and one child came and asked me, Mama, shall I write about Inaugural and Valmiki, Ramayana? I said, okay. I asked why, and she told me why. It was very convincing. I said, okay, let's go forward with that. So 8 of the children took their own studies. For 6 months they were doing the study. they first selected materials. They gathered materials from everywhere in their own way. Each had his or her own way. I was just enjoying it, watching it. Okay. After that, they started writing part by part, and they used to send me each part as they draft. And then there was a lot of interaction between me and them about that part. Once that part is finalized, they will move to the next part. This process was going on, and I used to set deadlines. I used to demand that they send it before this, and somebody will say, by midnight today I will send you, Mama. That kind of mails I used to get. There was also some lot of fun in this process. One child, every email he used to send me, he had a profile picture which had a pop singer in it. I told the child, if you want to correspond with me, you should not have a pop singer in the profile. Immediately the profile picture was changed over. I don't remember now what it was, but sometime in October, November, this happened. Another child, he wrote beautifully. He picked up the idea from somewhere, and he said, Hiranyakasipu said, Aham Brahmasmi, and for that he was killed. Adi Shankara said, Aham Brahmasmi, for that he was worshipped as Jagat Guru. So it is all in the mind. I said, no, I think this is a very junior study. Let us not go into all these subjects and let us stick to Ramayana. I pulled it out. I pulled out that part. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the interaction. Okay. Another child, he had written a lot of quotes from Kamba Ramayana. Okay. So I asked, whenever we write a paper, we have to give reference. We have to acknowledge reference from where we are taking this. So tell me which Kamba Ramayana book you have studied, you have taken this from. I said, Mama, I didn't study any Kamba Ramayana book. I took this from Wikipedia. Similar one, another experience, another child wrote a very beautiful long this one from Tulsi Ramayana. And I again asked, this is from where? Didn't know. I have taken from Wiki. Then I realized the power of Wiki in the current generation. The power of Wiki in the current generation. Then in fact I went and searched which particular chaupai it is appearing in Tulsi Ramayana, which chapter, and then I gave them. But the point is, I realized that the children are heavily looking into Wikipedia and the internet. Then I told them, okay, that's fine, but don't do any copy paste. You study, but don't do any copy paste of any. But these were all very interesting, enjoyable interactions I had with all of them. So today, those 8 children are going to present their papers. What was extremely satisfying to me was, the papers started as the papers of the children, but the parents got into it. And it became 8 papers of the 8 families. The children, parents, everybody were studying together. In fact, one parent, he told me, in my house, Mama, everywhere I see only Ramayana books and notes and papers, everything spread all around, and the whole family is talking Ramayana all the time for the paper, preparing the paper. Another parent said, in our house, suddenly we are not thinking of Rama or Sita, we are only thinking of Angada. So it is not just a paper, but it's an experience. It's an experience for 8 different families. And for myself and Sarayu, we were enjoying 8 experiences together. We were enjoying 8 experiences. Every time the child used to write to me, one of the children used to write to me, I used to enjoy something out of it and share with Sarayu. So the two of us, we had a lot of gems of moments thanks to those papers. So without further delay between you and the presenters, I want to tell you that these 8 children, they will be presenting their papers one after another, and the first 2 are going to be from India. One child from Chennai, currently traveling, and in the midst of the travel from Madurai, the child will be presenting over Skype. And our team, expert team, they have arranged for them to be globally connected and present to this audience, and most importantly, present it in the presence of Sri Ranganji today. Two of them, another child from Hyderabad, and then 6 of the children are here local. Please enjoy each of their presentations. Most important, my request to all of you, motivate them. Motivate them, give them a very big applause. Give them a very big applause every time they make some nice point and when they end their paper also. Your motivation will make them go a long way, because they have just started their journey now in the Ramayana, but at some point in time, maybe 10 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years from today, they may be teaching many people, and they may be guiding other people to do some study, and they may be guiding them and holding their hands. Give them very big motivation. Jai Sitaram.